Wow, this episode of South Park is so funny.
Yeah, it's really hilarious. What do you like about it?
Well, I like that the characters are so funny.
I like it because there's an important theme in it, Liam.
What theme is that?
Well, it talks about the economy.
What's an economy?
Well, Liam, we all live in economies. You always hear about it, it's always in the news, it's always in our discussions. We always call it either good or bad. For the vast majority of us, Liam, we really don't know what the economy is, and what it does to us or what it entails. South Park's episode of Margaritaville puts it best, the episode we just watched. For so many people in America, the economy is like God. We don't really know what it is. We know it's all powerful, and it can make or break us depending on what we do. Hey, pay attention.
Sorry, sir.
When a recession hits, it's like the flood that caused Noah to build an ark. But what we need to know, Liam, we need to know what the economy really is, and why it's so important to what we do.
Okay.
Investopedia has a great definition for an economy. The economy is the large shed of interrelated production and consumption activities that aid in determining how scarce resources are allocated. While this definition really says what an economy is, it sounds really complicated and complex. It doesn't make too much sense. Let's break it down. Let's take a fake country named after my friend over there, Liam. The country's name is Leamnia. Leamnia has a large amount of citizens who really want something. This year, it's bread. Leamnia's government and people at first decide to do nothing. But soon enough, some people get frustrated. Then comes one man who decides to do something incredible. He decides to do something about the situation. He realizes that Leamnia does not have that many resources, so he chooses wisely. He knows that they have grain, flour, metal, and coal available. The man chooses some people to help him, and he makes an oven with the metal, uses coal to make the oven burn, and creates bread with a mix of grain and flour. Eventually, bread is made, and people really want to attain it. Leamnia doesn't barter, and everyone uses currency. In this case, paper money. They spend their money to buy the man's bread, and the man makes a profit since he is making more money than the cost that he had to make the bread. Soon enough, everything changes. When everyone is tired with the bread, they demand instead pasta. Unfortunately, the man's business and resources can no longer produce at the mass scale he did beforehand. And since he has nothing to match this new demand for pasta, the man loses his business. This is the gist of an economy. With an area's resources that are scarce and not unlimited, consumers demand something and really want it. And it's up to the government, or it's up to someone like the man who made the bread, to decide to produce the supply that matches the demand of these consumers. When we demand something, someone has to supply it. And in exchange for that person's work, we give them money. Economies are more than just one business. There are thousands of businesses and thousands of our wants.